Yep, that's me, Franny.
Hi! Welcome to my first episode of Cooking with Franny. Today I'm gonna make my famous shrimp Alfredo pasta, bitch. I'm super excited. I've been wanting to do this for a long time because I do little segments of this on TikTok and on Instagram, and people are always like,
bitch, what the fuck are you cooking?
and I'm like,
Girl.
shout out Chris to helping me. This setup is super fucking legit. I feel like I'm a BuzzFeed bitch, which we will be soon. This recipe, bitch, is for 5 people. You can meal prep it, you can eat it all in one night, you can cook it for your family, but this recipe specifically is for 5 people. The first thing you'll need is shrimp, the whole box of portobello mushrooms. You'll need some garlic. I use 3 cloves of garlic. Need a big yellow onion, and I just cut it and diced it pretty fucking well, bitch. You already know, she's a chef. 2 roasted garlic Alfredo sauces, 2 bags of shredded mozzarella cheese, a little container of shredded Parmesan cheese, 2 boxes of penne pasta, 1 bag of bacon bits, 1 stick of butter, some olive oil. For the seasonings, you will need garlic powder, chili powder, black pepper, okay, the reason why my pasta is so fucking fire, bitch, is because the key is to make everything in one pan. In this one pan, we're gonna cook the shrimp, the mushrooms, the onions, the garlic, the sauce, and then we're gonna put the pasta in this pan. Ideally, you wanna mix and saute everything in just one pan. You do need a thick pan for this recipe. I already basically have everything prepped. I have the pot of water ready to go for the pasta. I like putting this on low as I'm already cooking everything that we're gonna cook in this one pan. So then that way, by the time we're done with this pan, this is gonna be already boiling and ready for the pasta, bitch, because we are hungry out here. We gotta multitask in this cooking world. I know a lot of people put salt in their pasta water and think that they're like super bougie. No, bitch, you put garlic powder in your fucking pasta water because garlic powder makes everything better. Then you add a little bit of fucking olive oil, bitch. Period. And then you're gonna stir that up. So we're gonna start sauteing our shrimp first, and then we're gonna work our way up to the vegetables. I already set the temperature pretty low for this one. It's at 3, and I'm just gonna start putting olive oil in the pot. Around the 4 is good. So now I'm gonna put my shrimp. When you put your shrimp in the bowl, you wanna give it a little stir so that way it kinda combines with the olive oil. Once you put the shrimp in the pot, you're gonna season it already. Shrimp cooks very fast, so you want to make sure that you're seasoning it well and you're just keeping an eye on it, constantly flipping it, because shrimp is the fastest thing that cooks. In the shrimp, I put the garlic powder. I put a little bit of chili powder for like a nice kick. I put my pepper. You want to put all the seasonings in it and then just stir it so it's all combined. Now, the way you know that your shrimp is ready is that it is going to be pink. You know, like the shrimp is flirting with you, bitch. Like, bitch, I'm using a Cuban fucking caldero. You already know what the fuck is good, bitch. If you're Hispanic, let me know. I'm like wishy-washy Cuban because I don't really speak that good Spanish. You feel me? Damn, it smells good as fuck. I have to learn how to speak like a YouTuber. Like, I look at James Charles and I'm like, how the fuck does he remember all of this? Like, I made an outline for this video, but I'm blanking out, bitch. Like, this is kind of hard. Damn, this smells so fucking good. Oof. The way you know that shrimp is cooked, and I'm like, I don't know if it's good. Damn, it smells so good. Look. Yeah, that's me, friend. So I'm gonna transfer the shrimp to a clean bowl, and then we're gonna put the mushrooms, the onions, and the garlic in the pan. Do you see all this residue that is on the pan? That is the flavor, that is the fat, that is the seasoning. So that's why it's so important to make this recipe in one pan. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil before putting in the mushrooms, the onions, and the garlic. Now I mix them all up. I'm gonna put a little bit of butter in it so I can already start incorporating that buttery taste, because we are gonna use a whole stick of butter. This recipe is not the healthiest, so do this on a cheat day or something, because so the way that you know your vegetables are ready and sauteed is if they're brown. Just be careful because garlic does burn pretty fast, so you want to be constantly stirring your pot. You're cooking with me. Honestly, I'm really excited for my friends to see this because they're always like,
Bitch, come over.
and then I'm like,
Why? Because you want me to cook my fucking pasta, bitch? Is that why you're inviting me?
and then they say yeah, and then I cook it anyways because I love my friend and I'm a selfless person. Hopefully they can make this shit for me because I deserve it. We're like Bob Ross right now. This pot is our campus, bitch. Maybe my boyfriend can cook this for me. He's not even paying attention to me.
Hey, I'm looking at the thing.
Now our vegetables are sauteed. They're looking real fucking nice, bitch. Now I'm gonna pour the sauteed vegetables into the same plate that I have the shrimp, because at the end of the day, we're gonna mix them all together and then we're gonna focus on the sauce. I know this is gonna sound a little crazy, but you wanna put a little bit of water in your pan to raise all that seasoning and all that flavor from the actual pan. Now, while that's cooling down, because it's still a little hot, you want to grab the following ingredients: your roasted garlic Alfredo sauce, your bacon bits, Parmesan cheese, and your mozzarella cheese. So you want to build it up. So kind of like eyeshadow and kind of like a relationship. We're gonna start off by putting a little bit of this garlic Alfredo pre-made sauce. Once you added a little bit of your garlic Alfredo sauce, you kind of want to just stir it. So you're gonna get a pinch of Parmesan cheese and just put it in your pot. You're also gonna wanna add a little bit of butter and once again, stir. Now you're gonna wanna add a little bit more of the roasted garlic Alfredo sauce. Okay, now we're gonna put in mozzarella cheese. Yummy! Can you pass me my phone? I'm kind of bored. You're not talking to me. So actually, I just got a little fun fact from Iliana, which is my boyfriend's grandma, to use a whisk when you're making the sauce and put it around 4 or 5 and just start whisking the sauce. We're gonna move on to pouring the rest of the Alfredo sauce, and some more Parmesan cheese, some more mozzarella, and adding more butter. So right now the consistency of your sauce should be pretty thick. The mozzarella is gonna make it really thick, and the cheese. Now let's say if you want it a little thinner, you can always add some milk. Continue doing what I was doing, but instead of the sauce, just using milk. Our sauce is looking thick, bitch. I'm gonna start adding all the ingredients so they can start heating up within the pot, and then I can always add like extra cheese and whatever else I want to the pot. Now as you see, my water is boiling, so it's ready for the pasta. So I added the pasta to the water. I put my microwave timer to 10 minutes. Okay, the pasta sauce is thick, bitch. Look at this. I'm gonna add a little bit more milk to make it slightly thinner, so that way instead of like chunks, it's more of a gooey vibe. Is that for me?
For Chef for the
Wow,
For cooking
thanks. Wow, I've never received flowers. What? No, I'm kidding.
I gave you flowers.
Once, yes, you did. Look, my boyfriend didn't give me them though.
There's a quarantine, babe. I can't go out and...
If he got me flowers, then why can't you? Wow, the sauce is so good. Oh my god. So our pasta's done. I'm gonna pour it in the strainer, and then we're gonna pour it in our pot, and then we're done. I can't wait to fucking eat, bitch. I'm hungry. Okay, bitch, the moment is now. Our pasta is done and strained. So now I'm gonna pour the pasta into the sauce, and then we're basically done, bitch. So now we're gonna stir it. Bitch, this is an arm workout. The pasta is basically done, but I do want to add a little bit more cheese so it's more gooey, you know? Okay, and for the final touch, I'm gonna add some pepper. Okay, so we are done with our shrimp Alfredo pasta. I hope you guys understood my fucking recipe, bitch. I know that I'm not the best when it comes to speaking, but a bitch knows how to cook, and this is fire. Just know, if your sauce is thin, add cheese. If your sauce is too thick, add either your Alfredo sauce or add milk. But other than that, I hope you guys try it out. Send me some pics and some videos of you eating it for yourself or making it for your side bitch, or if you want to make it for your family. Whatever you decide to do, just let me know how it is. I'm super excited to eat this. I'm hungry. So this is her